one thing to note, I want to have a landing spot for all of my utensils, so I'm not putting them right on my countertop. This is just a lid to a soup container, like a takeout soup container, or you can use a spoon rest or a Ziploc lid container, and my raw meat chunks are going to go down on there so I'm not having that cross-contamination on my countertop. And then when I'm done with the tongs, I'm going to put this in the dishwasher also. Alright, let's check. I think they got to be ready. So I'm going to use kind of two tools to get under there and see. Lift it up, support it. Yep, I'm getting some good browning. So I'm going to flip. There we go. Oh yeah. So now I'm done with these raw tools. You can see in the pan we got beautiful browning all along the Tomahawk handle, and then the pork chops themselves are always going to curl a little bit in the middle, so there's a little bit of not brown in the center, but that's okay. I've got lots of flavor going on. So I've got the second side cooking now, and when the second side is browned, I'm going to take a temp and see what temperature we're at. At that point, if they're not done, you have two options. You can flip them again and cook them a little bit more on the first side, or you could take the whole pan and put it in a preheated 350-degree oven to finish them off. But if you do that, you have to make sure that pan is safe to go in the oven. Anything with a wooden handle like this or a plastic handle cannot go in the oven. This frying pan is solid stainless steel, so it can go in. But if you're not sure, continue cooking on the stove top and flip them every minute after you check the temperature until they reach the temperature you want them to be at. So for these, that's 145 degrees for the USDA. And at that temperature, when you cut into them, they're going to still be the slightest bit pink. And people who are older may not be comfortable with that, because before 2011, the recommendation was actually to cook pork to 160 degrees, but they did a major scientific study that showed the things we're concerned about with pork, they're dead by 145. So anything over that, you're just drying your meat out and making it tougher the longer you cook it. So you can prove it to your parents by looking for that news article from 2011 when the USDA changed their position. So I'm just going to turn my thermometer back on and get ready. And I'm going to insert the pointy end into the meat so that it's ideally in the center of whatever cut of meat I'm taking a temperature of, or any item, period. If it's a casserole, I want to get into the middle of the mass of whatever that I'm cooking. So that sometimes means finding the right angle and making sure that the probe is not touching the pan at all also. Oh yeah, they're starting to brown nicely on this side. They're going to need another minute, and then I'll probably do a minute on the back edge. I'll show you them standing up.